Welcome to our 7th Corona Corner chat. I know that some of you are beginning to feel cooped up, but I want to remind you that spring is here and the weather is becoming quite lovely, and you are allowed to get out and enjoy the beautiful weather. So do that and get some exercise. Well, students, you made it. Congratulations. I know that this is the end of a terrific but very challenging semester, and I'm so very proud of you. I'm especially proud of our seniors. I know that this isn't the way you envisioned your final year at Oakland University, and I promise that we will celebrate you in the way that you deserve to be celebrated. But we're going to have to wait a little longer before we can all get together and do that in the way that you deserve to be honored and congratulated. But it's a little ways off, so we'll just have to be patient just a little bit longer. Faculty and staff, we miss you, but it won't be long before we have the opportunity to get together again. You know, your hard work and perseverance are really paying off. And I'm especially proud of all of you for the work that you've done. You know, not only in the classroom, but in the community, you've really done great things. And I want you to keep that word great in mind, because today I'm going to tell you about a program that we actually launched just before the corona crisis hit us. We call it GREAT because it stands for something. And GREAT is the Grizzly Engagement, Action, and Thoughtfulness Recognition Program. And I'm going to use my phone to show you all about this program. So I hope that all of you have a Carrot app on your phone. And I want to tell you what you can do with your Carrot app to help recognize people. Now, I want to tell you first that our APs piloted this program in the fall, and I want to first thank the Oakland University Credit Union for sponsoring this program, for paying for it, and for making it possible. This amazing program allows anyone on our campus, any faculty or staff member, to recognize anyone else up to 6 times a year. I'm going to show you what you can do. My phone keeps turning off here, but you can download your Carrot app, and right here where it says GREAT, you can do the following thing. Push on your Carrot app, right like this, and here you can see that you can pick a person. You can identify someone that you wish to recognize, again, 6 times a year, pull their name down. Let's say, for example, I want to pick Kevin Corcoran, who's been amazing here during this time that we've been recognizing people. He's helped us with our food distribution efforts and a variety of other things. And I can say that I want him to be acknowledged for helping to feed the hungry. And I can pull that recognition category down. I can write a few comments about what Kevin Corcoran has done, and then I can push submit. When I do that, what's going to happen for Kevin? Well, he's going to receive acknowledgement and recognition from this great program, but not only that, he's going to get a $5 gift certificate, something that he's going to be able to select from a series of different options. And he could get acknowledged from any of a variety of different people. Now, I'm not suggesting that you acknowledge Kevin Corcoran. You could pick anyone that you think has done some great service here. You know that we have 4 strategic goals at Oakland. Our first and most important goal is, of course, student success. Our second goal is research and scholarly activity. But this great program acknowledges our third goal of engagement in our community, and it allows you to acknowledge and support and stimulate and catalyze more engagement in our broader community. And so I really hope that you'll do that. And of course, our fourth goal is diversity, equity, and inclusion, and it might let you help promote that as well. So I hope that you'll get active and you'll start recognizing people, and maybe somebody will recognize your efforts in community engagement too. I'm really, really very proud of it. Pretty soon you're going to get more details about this. We'll be promoting it online. We'll be sending you more information. But I hope you'll be as excited about this program and take advantage of it too. Now, of course, not only are we engaged in our outside world, but all of us today are also engaged in our Oakland University community too. Even though we're not seeing one another publicly, we're still socially distant, we're really not distant from one another. We're actually pretty close to one another, using, of course, a variety of novel tools. And I want to tell you now about a way that you can stay engaged with our community. Actually, it's not one way. There are a variety of ways, and I'm going to share with you some things that a lot of people are doing. So I'm going to give you some examples. Let's talk for a moment about our athletics department. You know, every year we love celebrating our Black and Gold Awards. But this year, athletics is doing this virtually. So stay tuned to our Black and Gold Awards that are going to be held virtually. I'm going to give you a few other examples. Our RecWell department. Well, you know, they're doing virtual workouts, and I hope some of you are taking advantage of that and making sure that you're staying fit. Look at my muscles. And I hope that maybe next week I'm going to show you my workout on my elliptical at home, but I hope that you're tuning in and staying fit using our RecWell workouts, their hydration ideas, their hydration challenge. And we have faculty and staff from around the entire university that are participating in our OU from Home social media campaign. For example, Dr. David Schwartz, who is in charge of counseling at Oakland University, he provides great tips on how to minimize stress. I really recommend that you listen to his advice on how to manage and reduce stress and respond to some of the difficult situations that many of us are experiencing today. Let me tell you that you could listen to Dr. Emily Spinagle, who reads a wonderful book of Owl at Home. Great story. She's a terrific librarian, and she's just wonderful. Dr. Thomas Ferrari from the OUWB School of Medicine, who has great techniques also about managing stress and teaches Tai Chi. So those are a lot of great examples. And maybe I'll just end today to share with you that I haven't had a very good experience with this, but I have been trying very hard to learn some new things too. From my past, I have been picking up the piano again. I played the piano 40 years ago, and I've been working hard at trying to revive that. So I'm going to share my perhaps failed experiment with you, and I'll show you what I've been working on now too.